stepping. For me, look like I'm bench pressing. Get to talking, then I'ma get to chin checking. Big stepping. For me, look like I'm bench pressing.
It's the NBA. Brought to you by 2K Sports on this very special Easter Sunday. Here we go. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. This is Kevin Harlan. We're live from Portland, where the Trailblazers have home court advantage.
And they can put themselves into a great position in the season series by winning tonight. They've won the first one, 2 to go after this, so they'd be assured of at least a split.
Any win is important, especially when it's against a team in your conference. You know they want to win this one badly.
And so it's the Mavericks getting on the board first. Here's Nurkic, and he banks in the lane. We are in for a treat in this matchup, Greg, with two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
Inside, and stolen by Lillard. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. And finished off by Nurkic.
The high basketball IQ of Damian Lillard showing up, moving the ball to the open man.
Dinwiddie outside. Another three for Dallas.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, I briefly spoke with Jason Kidd. He said in the first meeting between these teams, his guys weren't as sharp as they needed to be offensively. He thinks that cost them the game. He told me, if we take care of the basketball and execute in half court like I know we're capable of, it puts us in a good position to win tonight. Well, we'll see if that holds true tonight, Kevin. Back to you.
That's interesting, David. Thanks. The team believing, Greg, its success is tied specifically to how well they shoot.
And how do you set that up? Run the plays the way they were designed and just share the basketball.
And also try to get out and run, get some open looks from distance before the defense can set up.
And you watch the way Doncic runs this offense. He's become a master at the pick and roll. Incredible to see someone run it to perfection.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And it's Wood with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. Wood sets a screen. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Quick shot there, and it's off target. And with Doncic in the pick-and-roll game, he's so good at such a young age.
It's amazing how well he reads the defense. But he can also freeze the defender or create confusion with that hesitation. He has all the tricks to run it.
Dallas moving it around. And here's Doncic from the arc. Rebound by Nurkic.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Count it.
The handles. The defenders simply can't keep up with Lillard.
The Mavericks trailing. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Back to Doncic. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Jusuf Nurkic.
What determination from Doncic, pushing his shot through despite some stiff defense to draw the foul.
money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Here's Sharp. That shot off, and it's Dallas the other way. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Puts it in off the nasty crossover. Doncic has got 7.
He's got a good handle, excellent body control. Doncic is a threat to pull up from anywhere.
Screen by Nurkic. Pass to Sharp. There's Nurkic. That one good for 2. 6 points for him.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And the question for the Mavs is simple. How do you best build around Luka Doncic? They'll try to answer that in the coming years.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
What a finish by Sharp while taking the contact. It takes skill to win these and-one opportunities.
Dallas making a switch here. And Greg, it just seems for the Mavs it's all about finding the right fit for the role players.
Yeah, that's why this team was willing to move on from Porzingis. Going forward, you can see them look a lot like the Harden-era Rockets.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Simons on the wing. Back to Lillard. Wood with the block.
Man, an aggressive block there by Wood. He's not going to shy away from competing defensively.
And the call will be against Jusuf Nurkic. That's foul number 2 for him. Now, here's Doncic. He has 7. Yep, it counts. Doncic has got his 3rd basket of the night.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Caldwell Pope outside. And that one goes long. Doncic fires from way outside. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Dallas Mavericks. He finishes with 9 points.
The Mavericks, 17.
Well, we hope you're enjoying your Easter as we are here, as we get underway once again. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Dallas.
Well, in my opinion, the way the 3 has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
Back to Simons. Lillard with no one around. That 3 off the mark. The Mavericks leading. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the Beard, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch. David, thank you. 3-pointer, Lillard. Dallas leading by 5. Green taking his time here. Pass to McGee. Nurkic with the double team. A shot by Kleber, wide open. And a miss there on the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Sharp, that's good.
Oh, gritty play by Sharp inside. Defense puts contact on the rookie, and he still gets it to fall.
And quite the honor last year for Damian Lillard, getting named to the NBA 75th anniversary team.
Greg, it was a well-deserved acknowledgement of his skills. He's a perennial all-star who continues to do astounding things on the floor. I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Back to McGee. Nurkic with the double team. Pass to Kleber. to McGee. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Harden. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon. Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
A nice shot by Simons.
Showing the quickness. Nice catch and shoot by Anthony.
To the paint. Nurkic with the steal. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. Kleber with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. Green left side. Down low. Nurkic with the block.
Making a statement with that swat. Nurkic is all over the place.
And then Sharp with the dunk.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Pass to Simons. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Dallas calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And it's Doncic missing.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck to beat here. It's just not his night.
And after several playoff runs, the Portland Trailblazers, Smitty, decided to shake things up.
The decision to deal key role players shows they wanted a change in direction. They felt like their team needed some changes. But it looks like they still are aiming to remain competitive.
And you look at the loyalty Lillard has shown, stuck with the Blazers through thick and thin. It's why he is beloved in Portland.
Pass to Hardaway. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Lillard attacking. And Simons wide open. He'll fight. It's good from long range. Simons has got the lead up to 2 now for Portland. Here's Doncic. Here's Wood. Out to Doncic. Pulls up on the wing. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And to Lillard. 3-pointer, Simons. It doesn't go for him.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And that one's good. Doncic.
And without much left to prove, Doncic still trying to hone the consistency of that 3-ball. But the confidence, no doubt, is there.
3-pointer, Simons. And he's good on the 3-ball. Simons has got the lead back up to 2 now for Portland. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Here's Doncic. A terrific shot on the turnaround. Doncic has got 14 points for the game.
A great disruptor of the basketball. Luka taking matters into his own hands tonight. Great to see him play like this.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Pass to Sharp. Hardaway with the steal. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. Stolen away. Now here's Lillard. And here's Sharp. To the inside. And the basket by Gordon. Gordon's got the first bucket of the third here for the Trailblazers.
Nice vision from the youngster, Sharp, that time.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Back to Lillard. Pass to Simons. A three ball. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. He's got 12.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Here's Wood. And finished off by Wood.
A playmaker of Doncic's talents wasn't missing that gap. He quickly gets the ball to the wide open man.
Here's Lillard. Here's Gordon.
After spending his first 7 years in Orlando, Aaron Gordon traded in 2021, going from the Magic, a team out of the playoffs, to a team chasing the title.
And he can't hit the second.
And there's no question that Gordon is a talented player, and it's clear he wants to be a star in this league.
Doncic with the bucket.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
And with Aaron Gordon leaving Orlando, Greg, how'd you think that deal worked out for him?
Kevin, I think the change of scenery was great for Gordon, taking on more of a complimentary role and getting more big-game experience.
A guy who hasn't played a lot of ball. Sharp, though, has all the all-star tools they think available to him.
An exceptional shot maker from outside, and he's got great vertical bounce, almost a 7-foot wingspan, and he is relentless in his attack.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, the Blazers missed the playoffs last season for the first time in almost a decade. Coach Billups says, it's been a lot here so far, but I just know that I'm built for this. This is what I do, and it gives me the opportunity to stand up as a man to show that I can lead. I'm ready for it. Kevin?
I think he is, and he's embracing the challenge, which is fun to watch. David, thanks. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. A 2-point game. Lillard scanning the floor. Pass to Nurkic. Clock at 6. Dinwiddie with the steal. On the wing, Doncic. He's got 16. Fires the three. Another three for Dallas.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Pass to Nurkic. Simons with the ball. He's got 12. Nurkic with it. Now Lillard. Over Hardaway. Lillard with it. Simons up top. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
And great court awareness there helps Luka find an opening, then he just explodes on the drive.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
That was awesome, fans. Join me in thanking your Blazer dancers.
There's 1:17 left in the third. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here are your Blazer dancers.
Trailblazers trailed by 7. GA, something that's kept Portland from getting over the hump is their defense.
Kevin, their defensive rating hasn't been pretty for several years. It's a point of emphasis for the Blazers going forward. Shore up the D and try and take that next step.
To the left side wing. Beyond the arc. Pass to Hardy. Now McGee. And stolen by Gordon. Back to Lillard. Here's Simons, guarded by Green. And the basket is good. Simons has got 14 points.
Turning into such a great scorer, Anthony Simons is a bucket getter, having another big night.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Pass to Nurkic. Lillard outside. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Drills the three-pointer. And now just a 2-point Dallas lead.
Great at creating shots. Sharp did it there with that catch and shoot.
Kleber with it. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Now a timeout called by Portland.
It's dance time in Portland. Here are your Blazer dancers. That was awesome, fans. Join me in thanking your Blazer dancers.
Here's Anderson. And that one released in time, but no good. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. Mavericks.
The Mavericks. 45. Fourth quarter.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. So it's the Mavericks now. The lead is 2. Doncic way outside. It's hauled in by Gordon. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Portland to tie it up. It's deflected. Doncic looking it over. And he nails that one right through the net. Doncic has got 23 points. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Dallas.
It's easy for me. Look at their defensive effort all game. The block total shows their commitment to contesting shots.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Had that one in his sights, too. His 5th triple of the game, second this half.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Wood sets a screen. Lets it go from deep. And finished off by Wood.
He's just adept at gutting the defense in these sets. Give Doncic a passing lane, and he'll thread the needle.
Pass to Gordon. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
It's the fourth quarter, and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on.
There's a screen. Shot clock at 5. And it's Doncic missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And so confident. Even amongst the trees, Doncic is fantastic at forcing the issue close to the rim. And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them. The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
To the middle. Nurkic with the steal. Lillard left side. Here's Sharp. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
How about that move by Sharp against the defense, getting them to put contact on him so he can draw the foul.
So he gets them both. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here, we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Down low, deflects the pass, out to Doncic. Wood sets a screen. And Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got 26 points.
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
Pass to Gordon. Banked in off the glass. Gordon's got the lead up to 3.5 for the Trailblazers.
Boy, they needed that one. And Gordon delivers. His productive habits really paying off there.
Wood, that's a two-pointer. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
Made that shot a little harder than it had to be. No one around him, just ride straight up and drill it.
And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That is his first foul of the game. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Lillard from outside. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Looks smart when the shots are going down.
Portland leading by 6. Pass to Simons. Fires from deep. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
And the basket has become almost like the ocean here. They have not missed anything here down the stretch.
And they get it back. Doncic right side. 5 to shoot. And the layup's good off the glass.
And the level of concentration that Doncic has, even under pressure, this guy is cool as a cucumber.
Over to the left wing.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups.
Incredible. Doncic decides he wants to take over, and that's his personality. He comes up with the goods on that one.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Wood.
You know, he was looking for revenge, trying to match shots from distance.
From outside, off the mark. And so the big win by Portland in a tight game.